Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Uploading visuals, sir.
But do you not think it's because we're not holding men accountable? So when a man, because he's a top G, cheats on a woman, it's like, well, what do you expect? When you should actually turn around to him and
Accountable
say...
for what? Accountable for his natural evolutionary biology.
Is cheating morally correct?
Yes.
Depends.
Yes.
How
So
can you say that? Are you
You're
joking?
okay with your woman cheating on you then?
Absolutely not. That's her.
No, because
Oh, it's around when she cheats on you, but you can cheat on her.
Andrew Tate humbles Brittany Renner by exposing exactly what she does not have. Body language analysis. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. I just wanted to take a moment to wish all of you a very happy holiday season, whether you are celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or any other holiday. I hope that you are able to spend time with loved ones and enjoy all the joy and cheer that the season brings. We are very grateful to have all of your support, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday. Here's to a bright and happy new year. The video that we are highlighting today is from the Just Pearly Things channel, and this was one of the most anticipated live streams in this space. Andrew Tate and Brittany Renner in the same room, you know that it's pure gold. Most people have already seen this live stream by now, and that's why we wanted to zoom in and focus on Brittany Renner's body language when Andrew Tate is giving these women the work. So let's get it. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do, because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
There has not been in the history of humanity, across any culture, any book, any story, any fable, there has never been across the history of humanity any respect put on the name of a promiscuous female, ever. Ever. You name the biggest conquerors that you can possibly name from history. Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, all of them. They all had 100 wives, bunch of children, big G, conquered the world. Normal. That is normal evolutionary biology. That's how men are designed to be. There's never been a single female who's been celebrated for her promiscuity ever in history. It's always been frowned upon and disgusting. So yes, we are completely and utterly different. Yes, it's different if a woman cheats on a man. And if a man is at a complete top level of his life and ticks every single box, and if he decides to be loyal, which some do, and I can be loyal, and I have been loyal, but there's also times in my life where I think, fuck it, I don't want to be, and get a new girlfriend every single day of the week. I can do that, and I can decide to do that. If a woman decides to do the same, purely because her value is high enough to attract so many males, because she's beautiful, for example, it is completely different. And I'm going to explain to you why it's completely different, so buckle up.
You can see that she's really paying attention here, because the information Andrew Tate is about to drop on these females concerns them all. Brittany Renner in particular, because this is her problem. How come men can be promiscuous and be glorified for it, and women are shamed, dishonored, and considered a disgrace for having high body counts? You can see that she agrees with Andrew Tate so far, because everybody had basic history class in school. You can see her look to her left a couple times, and if you watch the full live stream, you will know that there are people behind the scenes, behind the camera, probably rubbing their hands together for the onslaught Andrew Tate is going to unleash on these females. Brittany Renner in particular, the most Googled man on earth, is about to tell her the truth. And you can see that this makes her uncomfortable. Look at her face. That's why you need to buckle up. Tell him, Tate, tell him.
It's different. It's different. It's different. Well, I'll tell you why. It is impossible for a female to be promiscuous on a long enough period of time without devaluing herself, because she is people she shouldn't be fucking. There is no way she is sleeping with endless men, and all of them are either high-value men or treating her the way she should be treated. If you find a woman who slept with 50, 100 dudes, she's either dudes which aren't at her level or haven't worked hard enough to try and get the pussy. She was just too drunk to realize he's a loser, plays video games, or she's a top G who barely texts her back. So either way, she's a dude she shouldn't be, or a guy who's at the level who doesn't give her the right amount of attention. For a woman to find a guy who's truly on a level, who truly treats her the way she should be treated, that's once every couple years, if that. You ain't just gonna go out there a new dude every week and say, yeah, he's worth pussy. Yeah, he treats me good enough to get my pussy, da-da-da. And you know what's funny about the universe? It's actually beautiful about the universe, because it's equal and opposite forces. When you devalue yourself, it's kind of like men can smell it on you. They can just look at a bitch and go, oh. And that's the way it works. So you have to be very careful as a female and sit and go, does this man truly deserve to fuck me? And if you think about it, the answer 99% of the time, especially if you're promiscuous, is no. So when a woman is sleeping around with all these men...
Oh, this is pure gold. Look at that face. Look at that face. Let Andrew Tate finish.
She's devaluing herself. She's devaluing herself, and the world knows, God knows, the universe knows. When a man does it, he doesn't devalue himself at all. That's just the way it works.
Merry Christmas. Mic drop. We all know women are the gatekeepers of sex. So the moment a woman decides to open her legs, she has deemed the dude that is worthy. That's why you go on dates, right? That's why you lock it up until he puts a ring on it, right? It's a woman's job to figure out if a man is serious about committing to her. And she has to do it when her sexual market value is at her peak, which is in her early 20s. You cannot do that after you have been ran, sprinted through, hit the wall, have a baby, and have a superhead-like reputation. Her face was priceless when Tate dropped that reverse psychology on her. By telling her that 99% of the guys that she's been sleeping with are not worth it, gives these women a little bit of that feel-good Kool-Aid that these women are drinking on a daily basis. Like men in shit. Where are the good men? However, this still stings because at the end of the day, women are the gatekeepers of sex. You decided to open up and give these men access to your punani. Like I've said before, reverse psychology, because we've proven many times that there are good men out there. Women don't want them. Women don't see them because they want high status men like Andrew Tate. This is why these women always come back. If not, they cry themselves to sleep at night because it's not easy out there. Larsa Pippen cannot get herself another Scottie Pippen. She has proven that she can still ride the hot dog carousel though. But no high value man is taking her seriously. This is the problem Brittany Renner has. Her promiscuity and disrespectful behavior devalued her to the point she has become damaged goods to the men that she desires.
Especially if you're a female, people always say, you know, the number of emails I get from girls who say you don't give enough girl game. I'll give you girl game right now. Your man wants status. That's what he wants. You need to find a way to make him look good to the world and to his friends.
So how do you do that?
I'll tell you, one of the ways a man can get status is to get the girl that no one can get. That's a very simple way, right? So
I said not ready to mingle. I did right.
Okay, no, but this is the truth, right? If I date a girl and she's perfect in every way, head to toe, and then I'd say, I met this girl, yeah, she's this, she's this. Oh yeah, I took her for a date. Even if you didn't fuck her, did you fuck her? No, I just went for a date. So you went, the attraction goes from this to zero, done. And it may not for some men, because some men haven't got choices, but men like me who genuinely have unlimited options, we want complete exclusivity. That's what we're looking for, because that gives status. That's what you're looking for. So you have to be very careful as a female with all of your actions, all of your interactions with your boyfriend or when you're looking for a boyfriend, etc., and say, am I going to make my man look better by doing X or look worse? Simple things. I've had endless arguments about girls' nights out, right? Oh, you're insecure, da da da. It's not about insecure. I don't give a if no man talks to you all night long. I don't care if you're going out and you're going to an all-girl club. I don't care. I know that when my boys say, oh, all the girls are going out, and I say, not my girl, she stays home. I look good. That's it. She stays home. She doesn't go out. She doesn't want to go out without me. That's status. It's not about the night out. It's about the status of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G. Boom, boom. That's what we want.
This is pure gold, because this is exactly what Kevin Samuels was talking about. He was talking about the kind of women high value men are looking for, and these females could not handle the truth. They did not want to hear it, and now you're getting the information straight from a high value man's mouth, and he is not politically correct, and that's why he needs to be canceled. This information is nothing new. I've been here from the beginning of YouTube. Barbarosa's videos are still up, over 10 years old. The Manosphere intellectuals broke it down, referring to Breville's law and stuff like that, drawing the conclusion that the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Brittany Renner knows Andrew Tate is right. Brittany Renner cannot provide any of these things Andrew Tate was talking about, and she knows it. She knows she has no rebuttal, and it's not just hearsay anymore, because she's living the experience right at this very moment. How much proof do you need? You can see that this stings. It makes her uncomfortable, especially because it's coming from the type of man that she wants. Now listen carefully to what she has to say.
it sucks because the reason I hate these conversations is because it's never about like empathy. Do I understand the scales and how someone may view you for this, that, and the third? Okay, but moving forward, then what? So okay, so I'm just gonna, like I said, make it about myself. I'm 30, single, mom. My fucking checkered past is all over Instagram. You know what I mean? I have people like you, or, she's a hoe, she's literally known for this. Okay, so what would be your advice to people like me then?
Game over. You didn't play your cards right, and now you have to suffer the consequences. Blame feminism for this. They told you you can have it all, and you believed it. They told you it's empowering to be promiscuous, and you embraced it. And now you're looking for empathy? Get the F out of here. Listen to what she said in the after show.
Like what you talk about, I think that it's foreign to me because, and I would say probably a lot of females as well, because I can honestly say, I'll speak for myself because I don't want to speak for everybody, but I never thought about it. I never thought about how men feel. I never thought about, biologically speaking, what makes sense. I never thought about how in marriage, you know, especially if the man makes more, that it's kind of a shitty contract on their end. I know business. That doesn't make sense, you know, unless we're signing prenups, right?
Like most of these modern women, Brittany Renner has no empathy for men. That's why she had no problems running a big mouth, creating this checkered past she is now trying to get a pass for. Because no high value man is looking for her. Once again, Briffald's law. Brittany Renner is not interested in lowering her standards. She's not gonna associate with a man that she cannot benefit from. And because women choose their men, they want us to accept the low quality to the nothingness they bring to the table, because that benefits them. Now, a lot of women get away with this crap, but if they are looking to date a man like Andrew Tate, they cannot have their cake and eat it too. They think they are invincible until reality smacks them in the face. Brittany Renner got humbled, and many women will suffer the same fate. So my advice to women like Brittany Renner is to take your L. Lower your standards. Try to get back with PJ Washington. That's your best chance of getting the kind of man you want. If not, buy a cat, shut the F up, and only come to these platforms if you're willing to help the next crop of women avoid the mistakes you've made. The results are in.
What does the woman want in your eyes? What do you think? And what's the game you give for the boys?
I'm going to tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give half to our friend here because she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm perspicacious. I notice everything. She doesn't realize I'm a ninja. I detect these things. Even when I'm looking directly ahead, I can detect it. So I'm going to give her some of my Clementine, and she's going to feel better. So I'm going to get a Clementine. Would you like some Clementine, my dear?
I'm sure.
You want some Clementine?
I think for me, it's like...
I asked you a question. Would you like some
I would love some.
You want some Clementine?
Yeah.
We're going to hook it up.
Okay.
Clementine's coming.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.